All right, what's going on, guys? If you're watching this on the replay, meaning if you've watched this after it's already been on live, just go ahead and fast forward the first couple minutes, maybe like 3 to 5 minutes or so. I'm gonna give people a chance to get in the room. But in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to press heat transfer vinyl onto those brown paper shopping bags. Here, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. So I ended up finding these at Daiso for a couple bucks. It was a really good deal. I got a couple different sizes. I thought it would be a good idea to press some heat transfer vinyl onto the bags. I think it'll give it that like real nice, sleek, professional look. So in this video, that's what we're going to be doing. I'm going to be doing white heat transfer vinyl on the brown bag. We're going to be using a Cricut Explorer Air 2 to cut the vinyl. And then we're going to be using a Fancier Studio 15 by 15 heat press to apply the heat transfer vinyl. Looks like we got 6 people in here, so I'm just going to go ahead and start the tutorial. If you guys have any questions along the way, feel free to hit the comment section. Everything that I am using in this video is going to be available in the description. That way you guys aren't worried about trying to find everything. Literally the vinyl cutter, heat press, vinyl, blanks, you name it, it's all in the description for you guys. But let's go ahead and get started. The first thing we're going to do is go ahead and measure the bag so that we know how big we're going to want the design when we put it in Cricut Design Space. And then we'll go ahead and just, put it on Cricut Design Space, send it to the vinyl cutter, and then we'll go over the proper heat press settings so that way that the white heat transfer vinyl applies and adheres properly, but also without burning the bag, because this is a little bit more on the delicate side. It's not a piece of, like a garment. So this is going to need a little bit, slight different instructions, but we'll get to that in a bit. Let's go ahead and measure the bag. This is going to be like a real simple, I'm going to do like Old English font. As you can see, it's like my favorite font. I use it for everything at the moment. But it's going to be real simple. It's going to be like, I don't know, I'm thinking about 6 inches wide. Real simple. Let's see. One second, just looking for my measuring tape. Oh man. Oh, there we go. All right, we got 6 people in here. Yo, do me a favor, you guys, and make sure you guys are hitting that like. It really helps my engagement on the platform. I just recently got monetized thanks to you guys, so that'll definitely help me out. So let's go ahead. I'm thinking I wonder if 8 inches will be too big. I think maybe like 7. Yeah, so I'm digging the way 7 inches looks. So let's go ahead and open up Cricut Design Space. We're gonna go ahead and type out the font that we want, and then we're going to go ahead and go from there. So I'm gonna do 7 inches. All right, so let's open Cricut Design Space. And you guys can literally customize this however you want. I'm making this real simple just because, 1, I like the simple, sleek look. And 2, for the sake of the video, I want it to be as simple as possible. Oh, you know what? I kind of like this. But you know what? We might do that for another video. For the sake of this video, we're going to just go ahead and start from scratch. So I'm going to hit the text option. It's going to pop up the text. My brand is called The Recipe. So I'm just going to go ahead and type the recipe. Then when they're going to highlight it, go to the fonts. When you download fonts, they're going to end up in the Systems tab. So we're going to hit System. And I'm doing Old English. So let's just go ahead and type it. Boom, there we go. All right, cool. Now, so the width we said 7 inches, right? So there we go. I think I might want to do it a little bit longer. What's up? We got 8 people in here. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button for me, guys. Let me see how tall I want to make this bag. Thinking like 8 by 2, so... All right, so I'm thinking I'm doing it the width 8 inches and then the height about, let's see, no, I think I want to do like 1.6. All right, that looks good to me. So we're gonna go ahead and hit make it. So I just pretty much new to Facebook, I'm on iPhone. Where do I find the like button? What do you mean you're new to Facebook? Is this like on Facebook or something? Because I know I'm on YouTube. I don't know if maybe for some reason there. All right. So now that we went over to the next screen, we're going to go ahead and mirror the image, which is going to be right here in the corner. Always mirror the image. And then we're going to go ahead and hit continue. And then we're gonna plug in our USB. The Cricut Explorer Air 2, you can use Bluetooth, but me personally, sometimes I use the wire. I just think it just is a little bit quicker. And it's like, oh, you know what? I just realized I have to duplicate the design because I need to do the front and the back. So we're gonna go ahead and click the text, and then up here we're gonna see a little plus sign. We're gonna go ahead and hit plus. That's the duplicate option, and then we can go ahead and make it. All right, cool. Now that we have them both, now we're gonna mirror it. Then we can hit continue. Now it's time to load up our vinyl mat and then our vinyl cutter. I'll also let you guys know what the settings that I use on the needle pressure, so you guys, can go ahead and try those settings out if you guys are having trouble with your vinyl. All right, we got 8 people in here, 5 likes. Let me get 3 more likes from you guys. All right. One second, you guys. I'm just looking for some scissors. Man, I always have everything and then I misplace it. Oh, there we go. All right. And like I mentioned, you guys, everything that I'm using here is going to be available in my description and all my videos. Oh, I did this. Real irresponsible. There we go. So for this, I'm gonna go ahead and put it on iron-on plus. Oh wow, thank you so much. Cindy, that's so dope. You know you're my first super chat on this channel, like literally ever. So that is super dope and I really appreciate it. That's literally my first super chat ever on this channel. So shout outs to Cindy Henry. She officially gave my first super chat ever. Drew, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Yo, shout outs to Cindy. Thank you so much. That's super dope. I appreciate that. All right, so let's go ahead and load it up. You know what? So on the vinyl mat, the corner's kind of coming off. So I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of tape. Don't feel scared to add tape, you know, just to take that extra, you know, step to save your vinyl. Because the stupidest little things will mess up your vinyl that you won't even realize until it's too late. You know, you like, sometimes you gotta learn the hard way. So if you see the corners coming up, you know, what vinyl do you use? Abner, so I actually sell my own vinyl. I sell puff print, regular, so just go ahead and check out the description. In all my videos, I have everything linked there. It's an awesome way to support what I have going on, so, you know what I mean, go ahead and check that out. I also have my Amazon storefront, so everything that I use that's on Amazon is there. Sam's Club, your videos gave me so much inspiration. I barely found out about you yesterday, and I already started my own brand. I have a couple pieces you'd like to see. That's awesome. Yeah, go ahead and DM me on Instagram, and go ahead and send me, you know, the stuff you guys make. Send me your clothing brands. I want to see it. You know what I mean? All right, so now the vinyl cutter is going to be going. All right, we got 13 people in here. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate it. But yeah, like I said, you guys need vinyl. Go check out the link in my description. So if you're just now tuning in, what we're doing is we're going to be customizing these brown shopping bags. I think this is a really super inexpensive way to take your branding to the next level. Like if you have like a pop-up or you do, you know, deliveries in town, this is going to be an awesome way for you guys to be able to like brand your stuff. You know what I mean? That's why I like using the Cricut and vinyl and stuff, because you can brand everything. Like, you gotta think, people who have brands or small businesses that don't have this equipment, they have to go source this stuff out and they gotta spend crazy amounts of money. Like, for example, look, I'll show you guys real quick. So this banner right here, I made this for a pop-up, right? One second. So I had a pop-up shop a couple weeks ago, and I got two of these blank, the banners, for $15, so $7.50, right? This is regular white heat transfer vinyl that I have on my page. So I made this whole banner for under $10. This whole banner was made under $10. Like, that is awesome. You know what I mean? And I made it in like 30 minutes, like the day before this pop-up that I had. So this is just like an awesome way to just brand your stuff. I'm addicted to branding everything. Like I'll grab heat transfer vinyl, and I'll grab backpacks, I grab whatever. I'm addicted to it. You know what I mean? And people love it. You know what I mean? Like if you go to my YouTube page, you'll see my long form and my shorts. I use this thing in a million ways. Like I'm still finding different ways to use this. You know what I mean? Like I've made neck tags, I've made hang tags. You know what I mean? And this is gonna be done almost. So for my heat press, I'm gonna keep it around 300 degrees. I'm gonna keep it around 300 degrees, and I'm thinking that's gonna be a good temperature to make sure that the vinyl adheres to this property but doesn't burn the brown bag. These are so inexpensive. I think I got like a 5-pack for like $3 or something. Now, everybody's favorite part, weeding the vinyl. I'm not gonna lie, I don't mind it. I'm just numb to it at this point. You kind of gotta be. Alright. So because I did Old English, there's a lot of little lines that were cut that I have to be careful. So I'm doing this real slow and I'm paying attention to like literally every letter as I'm going. I'm not peeling carelessly. Just because like fonts like Old English are gonna be, you know, like that. And there's 16 people in here. I appreciate you guys tuning in with me today. It makes it a lot more motivating to, you know, get on YouTube and make these types of videos for you guys. Because at the end of the day, I really do enjoy it. I make these videos to educate because in reality, I don't really even have a clothing brand. Like I do, but I don't. You know, like I do because I make clothes, but I don't really push it that too heavy. I push my education more, you know, and I'm just right now trying to build my community with you guys and provide as much value as I can to build leverage, you know, with, you know, brands that I might want to work with in the near future and all that good stuff. But like, yeah, the only people that can buy my clothing brand stuff are really like people that are in my local area or people who just hit me up personally on a DM and kind of request certain things. All right, we're almost there, you guys. And then after I press this, if you guys have like any requests as far as like, you know, another tutorial you want to see before I get off, because I was just gonna make this live kind of just showing you guys how easy it is to customize these brown bags, and then maybe I'll just, you know, film some more content for you guys so I can actually upload it on my regular page. But either way, I do appreciate you guys tuning in, you know, and if you guys have any questions, I don't mind making videos answering your guys' questions. It kind of makes it easier for me to come up with content ideas. Because the way I come up with my content ideas really is just I think about what types of videos or what type of advice would have helped me when I first started. Like what types of things would have saved me time, you know? Because I didn't really have a... The problem with me was I didn't have a channel like mine to watch, you know, so I had to find out all the stuff I teach you guys the hard way, you know, and just by trying to like figure stuff out, spend a lot of money, waste a lot of, you know, material, making mistakes and stuff. But like in the long run, I finally was able to, you know, have enough information to be able to share to save you guys time. Because this can get a little bit, it's a lot, you know, it's easy, but it's also a lot too, depending on how serious you want to take it. Like especially if you want to start making money with your Cricut and your heat press, you know. Thank you, the ladybug. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. But yeah, you know, so the people that are in here right now, are you guys like somebody who has this equipment already, or are you guys somebody who's looking to buy this equipment? Like I'm curious, you know, because I remember what's crazy is when I was first gonna start this business, I had the money, and don't worry, guys, I'm almost done. I'm literally on the last few letters. Um, yeah, when I first started, oh man, I'm not gonna lie, I lost my train of thought. I was trying not to lose this little vinyl piece. Gerardo said, "Just bought the exact equipment you got and want to start my own business." Well, looking for you, I have a detailed breakdown throughout my whole page, teaching you literally exactly what I know. And then what's dope is like once I've made enough videos on my page as far as a catalog that kind of covers literally everything, what I want to do is start finally making videos on helping you guys like actually market your business, brand it, and actually grow it online, because that's something I'm really good at too. I'm really good at creating content and marketing the stuff that I make. So I would say after I hit maybe like 25,000 subscribers or so, I'll probably start making actual videos showing you guys how I even built my community. You know what I mean? Because what's a product if you don't have a community, right? But all right, so this is how the bag's gonna look. Well, it'll be centered once I press it, but I think this is very dope, very simple, and like it literally it's gonna take it to the next level. Like imagine you're packaging up your stuff and you give this to your customer, and it's plain, versus. And you could put obviously any design on here. This is just what I chose. This bag, you could put whatever it is that your logo is. And I'm sure a lot of you guys probably do have some pretty cool logos. Right. All right. Okay. I have an Explorer 2. Now he pressed everything. I own everything but scared to start. Amber, just start, like if you especially you spent all that money and the money you're able to make. The ladybug. I have equipment but still trying to learn. It's all good. At least you have my page that you guys can learn from. Eventually I'll have some courses. Also, if you guys do want like coaching, I do offer that as a service. Like go ahead and email me. My email's in the description, my contacts, all that good stuff. DM me. We can definitely set that up. No, of course. All right. All right. And if you guys haven't seen my other videos, this is actually one of my favorite hacks. So I put magnets on my Teflon sheet, so that way I don't have to like take it on and off every time, because honestly it gets really really annoying. So I got these magnets from Dollar Tree. This was literally like a dollar or two. I think I might have bought a pack or two. These magnets have lasted me like 2 years and they're still going strong. So I wouldn't worry about them going out. I'm definitely soaking up your knowledge too. Thanks for sharing your time. Oh yeah, no, of course. I enjoy doing this. And I still have a lot of work ahead of me. I still got a lot to teach you guys through my content. So I'm just doing my best every day to be consistent. It's especially the type of quality I'm putting out, because I do video production. So I make sure all my videos are easily digestible, high quality, and all that good stuff. Alright, and I learned my lesson. I do this part real slow. I make sure I'm happy with the area that I'm going to be pressing. If this part makes you nervous, you can grab a measuring tape. I, at this point, can just kind of eyeball it, you know. But if you're not confident to eyeball it, you know, no worries. Just grab a measuring tape. That way you know it's all good to go. All right. So I have the heat press at 300 degrees. In reality, if this was a piece of garment, you know, I would do like 365 to 380, somewhere between there. But I'm bringing it down to 300 because this is a paper bag, you know. So just keep that in mind. That's why it's only at 300 right now. All right, so let's go ahead and press this. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start it at 10 seconds. I'm gonna check it out, see if I'm content with how I pressed. If I feel like I need to press it a little bit longer, I'll probably add another 5 to 10 seconds. Aaron asks, okay, what did I miss? What are you putting on there? Vinyl, sub, DTF. So this is heat transfer vinyl. I'm just putting it on brown bags just to help give it a little bit of branding. You know what I mean? You guys can do any type of design on this with the vinyl. You can also, I believe you can rewind this live too if you just want to catch up on a little bit of info and then, you know, come right back up. But we're going to go ahead and do this for 10 seconds to start. So let's go ahead. And I have this on pretty tight pressure. It has a good, you know, like a real good grip on it, which is what you kind of want. All right. I'm gonna let this sit for about 10 seconds, you know, before I start to peel it. And I'm gonna do it real slow just to make sure that it you know, sat properly. Because if it didn't, like I said, I'm gonna do it for another 5 or 10 seconds or so. See, okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it for another 10 seconds or so because it did come up a little bit. But this is why I always recommend just move at a slow pace. Because once you mess up, you can't really go back. But at least with the heat, you can slowly go up, and with your timing, you know what I mean? All right. Yep, much better. And make sure you guys are peeling slow, especially when you're using font that has like really intricate lines, kind of like this Old English. Because if it was just like some super basic font, kind of thick, this would be like, you know, 2 times easier. But, all right, well, we got the first part. So this is the first side. We're still gonna do the back. But you see how something's so simple. And if you think about it, like this bag was like couple cents. And then the amount of vinyl that this wasted was like, you can make like 12 of these bags off of like a square foot, you know, piece of vinyl. So now let's go ahead and do the other side. Right, I'm happy with that placement. Alright. So I did it for 10 seconds, but I'm gonna, let the bag cool down. I don't want to burn the bag, and I don't want to mess up the creases too bad, so we're gonna do 2 presses, about 10 seconds each. Alright, there we go. There we go. Alright, I'm happy with how it looks. Alright, give me 1 second. I'm gonna fix the camera. All right, and there we go. Whoops. All right, very simple, and you guys could do whatever you guys want. You know what I mean? Like, I just did some real simple font, very easy, just for the sake of this tutorial. But this can be literally whatever you guys want. You guys could do the handles, this part, the other side. You guys can get as, creative as you guys want. But now you guys know, it's possible. Hopefully somebody, uses this and, because it helped me out in my pop-up shop, But I think, let me see if you guys have any questions. Aaron, oh, very nice. Just made your bag boutique lush. I have a lot of small pieces left from my shirt that would be great for this. Yeah, no, exactly. Especially if you guys have like, a scrap pile. Your scrap pile, actually, I should use a scrap. I don't even know. I shouldn't even use this vinyl roll, But if you guys do need quality heat transfer vinyl, you guys can check out the link in my bio. If you guys do order today, I'm, blessing everybody's package. I'm, throwing in some extra freebies. And this offer is literally just for the people that are on live with me, like if you order outside of the people that are on my live in the next, I usually, turn off that offer within like an hour after live. So if you're watching this on the replay, I probably won't, I don't really do discounts too often. This is really high quality vinyl. How the shirt you have on? This is actually puff print heat transfer vinyl. I really like how this shirt came out. Let me see if you guys can see that. Oh. There's the puff. This is actually the one that I have in the link in my bio. But yeah, you guys, Kiana, so I don't really sell my clothing brand stuff. The people that I sell my clothing brand stuff are really people who like ask for it personally. So if you do want, one of my pieces, which I have a lot of dope stuff, email me, direct message me. I would love to sell you guys some stuff from my clothing brand. I just know it gets a little bit tricky. I don't really sell you guys clothes because you guys make clothes for the most part. A lot of my subscribers are trying to make their own clothes, so I don't see why people would buy off me, which is why I don't have a clothing brand. I rather just offer my education and my knowledge and all that good stuff. You know what I mean? Okay, you have idea. Yeah, it's the recipe worldwide. Can you show us how to do our own pop-up shop? So Brandon's asking if I can show you guys how to do a pop-up shop. So there's a couple ways to do it. So are you asking about doing your own, meaning that you get your own building, you get your own vendors? Are you trying to be the only pop-up shop vendor? Are you trying to have other vendors? You know what I mean? Amber asks, what blank shirt are you using? This is a Shockaware blank. I really, really, really love the Shockaware t-shirts. They're super thick. It has that nice thick collar, because I know you guys um, hate those collars that get wrinkly after one wash. Like that is my biggest pet peeve. So I like using the Shockaware. I have a couple of them stocked away because I always need them on deck. The shorts I'm wearing, these are mesh shorts. Here, let me see. I'll show you guys. These I made with heat transfer vinyl. Also, I made this on live yesterday. But I just make everything literally. Like it's just, I only spend money on hats and shoes. I don't spend money on t-shirts. Well, and then in the wintertime I do buy jeans, you know, and I don't buy hoodies. I make my own hoodies. Like I put my money in other places. I put my Cricut to use for my content and for like my personal closet, because it's a, come on, especially with inflation right now, I need to like invest into this stuff, you know what I mean? What's the best way, what's the most budget friendly but effective way to go about doing a pop-up shop? Honestly, it's really just paying for vendor spots. Just pay for some vendor spots. Just, you know, look up, you know, Facebook, your community tabs and all that good stuff. Maybe even just check Google. But Instagram hashtags are a good way to find pop-up shops. But definitely just pay for your own vendor spot. I wouldn't really spend more than like $100 to $200 on a spot. Anything after that, it's got to be like a legitimately worth it type of event. You know, I usually spend no more, like max I would personally spend most of the time is gonna be like $75 for a pop-up shop, especially with like it being not too big. But if it's like an event where it's obviously gonna be a lot of traffic and, you know, big names, whatever the case may be, just go ahead and make that investment. Because in most cases I do pop-up shops to network. I don't really try to do them to make money. That's like the worst thing you could do, you know. How can I get that blank? I am tired of the Hobby Lobby t-shirts. So I have a supplier in my description. If they don't have the Shockaware ones, you can also just DM me and I'll make sure I find you the link to the Shockaware. But I'll be updating the website where I get the Shockaware blanks from for you guys. What is your opinion on a runway fashion show? The thing about fashion shows is they're pretty timeless. Fashion shows can be very effective, but in a different way. Fashion shows, in my opinion, are more so to create influence, which turns into sales, versus something like a pop-up shop is kind of more to make sales immediately. But fashion shows are very much so to build your community, your network, and to get your stuff out there, to get people kind of talking about your stuff. You know what I mean? Can definitely turn into sales though. It's just the fashion show route might not be for everybody, but it does also work for a lot of people. You know what I mean? I'm gonna probably be on here for maybe just a few more minutes. Actually, I'm gonna go grab a sip of water. I'm not a little dry. I'm gonna probably turn this off for now. Oh, Cannabis Dreams, appreciate it. Yeah, today in this video, if you guys want, this video will be available on replay. You can also rewind. We made these today, super easy. This is a very simple way to just brand your stuff. You know what I mean? I'll put these bags on my Amazon storefront, and then the vinyl is available in my description as well. Like I said, if you guys make a purchase within the next hour of this live, I'm not gonna tell you guys what I'm adding to your package, only because it's a surprise and it's a good one. So I want to make sure that people, feel rewarded when they do get it and realize like it was worth it to order within that hour. You know what I mean? But everything else, the vinyl cutter, the heat press, that's on my Amazon storefront. So if you guys need everything else, um, that's available there as well. Cindy says, small business owners will often let you set up for no fee. Be sure to give them a free product. Thank your hairdresser. Sorry. Yeah, that could work too. That's going to take a lot of outreach, having to, find somebody to trade product for. I mean, but it's definitely possible, especially if you're just starting out with a really small budget. In my opinion, there's always a way with no budget. If you go to my community tab, I posted a picture a couple weeks ago where it was me with an iron pressing heat transfer vinyl that I had actually made. I had a shop that I was working with. I was actually working out of their shop before I took my stuff serious. I would just take home the vinyl cut because they had the vinyl cutter. So I would cut it there. I would take their vinyl, cut it there, peel it at home, and then use an iron to press it. And I have a picture of me in like 2020 pressing with the iron. I still have that iron, but like, trust me, I get it. Like, you got to do what you got to do and all that. You know what I mean? But because there's always a way. The thing is, like, I don't have the craziest budget. The one thing I am going to tell you guys is I just make it look good. I promise you. Like right now I'm building my financial situation, you know what I mean? Because building this YouTube channel, building my TikTok, all that good stuff. It was a huge upfront investment in my time and effort and energy and all that good stuff. But I understood that it was gonna be worth it, because you guys can look at my TikTok and my YouTube and go back. Like, I've been building this. I've been building my momentum to get to this point to where now I have you guys to help me, create better content to get more people in this community to, you know what I mean, just snowball it. Because like I said, I understand, like, I'm not this person with a bunch of money. Like, I've been in your shoes, and I'm currently in your shoes. I promise you, I'm figuring this out with you guys. And I feel like that's really important when you're making a channel, just being like straight up front. Because if you try to act like you're a know-it-all and a got-it-all, it's not relatable, and you're just being fake. You know what I mean? And it gets literally nobody anywhere, in my opinion. Brendan, that's why we're here live with you. We appreciate, I appreciate you guys as well. But so I'm gonna probably close this live out. I might start a new live, or I might hop over to TikTok. I'm not too sure yet. But like I said, any order, there's 21 people in here. Any orders placed within the hour, I got you guys. It's an awesome way to support what I have going on here. I am building my heat transfer vinyl company very slowly. This is like my first, couple weeks of starting this. I've gotten a couple sales, you know what I mean? The people that have really supported me went out of their way to make sure that, they got to try out the product. So, the people who are there for me right now, I'm gonna look out for you, and we're gonna grow this crazy, because I do this, you know what I mean? Like, I came from video production, I shoot content, I've been doing content for like literally 15 years, you know what I mean? So like, I'm not gonna be going anywhere. Like, I'm right here ready to create content, because this is gonna turn more into just the Cricut stuff and the heat press stuff. Eventually it's gonna turn into like, because you guys are, by the time, if you guys are messing with me now, in a couple months, you guys will already be where I'm at right now. You know what I mean? Like, think about it. So I'll be able to have everybody caught up with me, and then I'll be able to start teaching you guys how to, like, actually make money and get clicks and get sales and have actually a community be built with your stuff. Because that's something, I'm telling you, that's something I'm really good at, and I want to just share that knowledge. But we're gonna get there one step at a time, because I'm still learning myself how to even create better content, more content, quick content, because I'm doing this like all myself. But I would rather do it myself. And like I said, I've been doing this for 15 years. I can do this. I can film, edit, create content, teach at a rapid rate, like a ridiculous rate. You know what I mean? Sam's Club, love your work, bro. Let me know what you think about mine so far. No, yeah, as soon as I'm able to get off and go check my stuff, I'll be replying to you guys. Sending you positive vibes. You got this. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. But yeah, we got 24 people in here. Also, like, if you guys have want to see certain videos, go to my community tab, email me, drop some comments in this video, other videos. It really helps me out with trying to figure out what types of videos to make for you guys. So if you guys are helping me out and just letting me know what it is exactly you guys need to see, let me know. I understand that the aesthetic that I have is pleasing to a lot of people. So sometimes people just, because I'm the only person who's teaching this type of stuff on YouTube and TikTok and stuff. I know you guys just gravitate towards my stuff because of like the whole everything. It's not just the information, it's how the videos look, it's how I speak to you guys, it's how you know you guys digest the information, and like I understand that, you know what I mean. So I know we got something here and it can get, you know, crazy. So appreciate you guys. I'm out of here. Make sure you guys check out the links in the description, and I'm planning to be on here at least 5 times a week for 30 minutes to an hour. That's what I'm gonna go for. I can't sit here and promise you that just because, you know, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm still doing DoorDash, I'm still filming videos for other people, like I'm still, you know, I'm really working. Like my dream is to have a financial situation to where I won't have to go do other things. I can literally just sit here and make content for you guys. But I'm a hustler, and right now I'm doing a million things to make it happen, like right now. You know what I mean? So appreciate you guys, and I'm out. I got you guys. Don't even trip.